Hi folks, Lee here, welcome to Ninja Guitar. What I'm going to be showing you today are a couple of crazy whammy bar tricks that you can do with a Floyd Rose style tremolo fitted to your guitar. There are 1,000,001 ways you can use a Floyd Rose trem, but I'm just going to show you a few things that I do with it and many other people do, if you've never used one before. Okay, so let's jump straight in with the good old fashioned dive bomb. So you could do with some kind of distorted sound on your guitar. I've just got like the Ibanez going into a GT100 on like a solo metal sound for this demo. Okay, so what you can do is, if you just pick or pluck the top E string, or any string for that matter, and then you should be able to depress the string. And it kind of just, depending on how quickly you do it, it's going to give you a different effect to the sound and all of that sort of stuff. So you could try going down an octave. It's really good for using your ears to pitch a note. So I've got an E there. Now to the other E. And you can get that kind of motorbike type sound revving. I hear I was starting to pick out some harmonics there. We're not doing a lesson on harmonics, but if you're able to pick out some harmonics above your natural harmonics, that is, above your pickups, they're really cool to grab hold of with the whammy bar as well. So you can do that on any string. And it's quite cool to pick a couple of those harmonics at the same time, or grab one and then another, and then one ring out over the top. That kind of alien kind of link. You get that kind of alien laser beam effect going on. You can also do what Matthias Eklund does a lot of, which is to hammer the harmonics with the knuckle of one of your fingers on a natural. So let's say we take the 7th fret on the G string, I can pick it, pluck it, or I can hammer it. Let's see, you can also do an elephant trunk kind of call. If you pluck the 7th fret natural harmonic on the B string and the same on the G string at the same time, that's what you're looking for, and then you can kind of go pulling up on the whammy bar. Gives you kind of that. Then there's the old Joe Satriani lizard down the throat trick, which sounds pretty rude, doesn't it? But what you're looking to do, basically with this kind of lick or trick, if you like, is to pluck a note, and then as you move up the fretboard with that note, just try and keep that pitch the same by dipping with the whammy bar. So if I'm here and I move up, you can hear it's gone up a semitone, and I need to kind of then dip the whammy bar by a semitone using my ears. So the note stays the same. You get this kind of glissando, ghostly, fretty note in between. And if you do that all the way up, you get that kind of effect. The other thing, another trick to do is the gargly type of noise you get from a quite tight bar on your whammy bar on the Floyd, and that's when you're kind of snapping the bar, so it vibrates as you hit it. If you pick a note then, say, I don't know, it doesn't matter which note we play, maybe like the 9th fret on the G string. You can pluck the note then, hit it, or just use that on its own. Or you can go both ways, obviously it doesn't have to sort of hit it this way, you can do it this way. Which you see Steve Vai do a lot of. With the whammy bar sticking out towards the bridge, you can get kind of like a ghost note inflections as you're playing if you just tap on the bar. Let me give you an example. Let's say I have this lick, something like that. At any given point, if I hit that bar, it's going to raise all the strings up by maybe half a quarter of a semitone or even a full semitone, depending on how hard I hit it. It gives you a really Eastern vibe. What you can also do is, rather than bending the string to get to a particular note, like you could use the whammy bar to pull up by the same amount. And then this will really test your knowledge of where you are on the string in relation to a scale. But if we take a scale on one string, and I go, right, I'm going to play this particular note, bend it up, and then I'm going to slide up to another note on the scale, which I know is a tone higher than something else, and then bring it back down. So effectively what I've done is I've used the whammy bar to make it really smooth. You can mix and match those ideas. You can put a few gargles in, you can use the trem just to give you a bit of vibrato, as I was doing then. Trying to get like a more of a vocal quality to your playing. And you can always just pull it off as well, and using the bridge pickup, you can, obviously the volume up, you can pull out some weird sound effects like that just by touching the strings above the pickups, using it almost like a slide effectively. So you've got that kind of R2-D2 sound. You don't necessarily need a Floyd Rose trem to do that, of course. One of the things you can do, obviously I was talking about trying to get like a vocal-y sound out of it, you can try to mimic the sound of someone's voice using it. So I could try and pick up the nuances and the way that someone speaks for just using the guitar, trying to say something. There's some gibberish. If I use a wah-wah pedal at the same time, you get even more kind of vocal quality to it. One of these ideas are really groundbreaking. They've been done a billion times before by lots and lots of different players. Go and check them out for yourself. But if you've got a Floyd Rose trem on your guitar, then use it, and use it to try and make your playing more and more expressive. Hope that's been a help, and I'll see you around. Take care.